Hi, I'm Cindy, but my friends call me Sindel. Welcome to my channel. Before continuing on with this Rags to Riches challenge, I do want to do a little recap, if you will, while Toby goes about his day. But first, how cute is this? That was Toby humming one of the official Paralives soundtracks. I don't think I've ever heard him do that before, but it's such a sweet and wholesome little detail from the team. But anyways, let's get into it. So first I want to go over the original rules, guidelines, and goals we set out before starting the challenge, not channel, so we can see what Toby has already achieved and what he's got left on his list of things to do. That way we can also see if anything has changed or if anything new has cropped up during the challenge. Rule 1, create a character. Rule 2, move character in. And Rule 3, give your character 0 family funds, were all done before Toby even left the train. In Paralives, we don't have to play pretend when it comes to this challenge. We just don't have to have a home and can just opt not to be tethered to a lot right from the get-go. Those rules never changed and were fulfilled. Rule 4, fulfill needs and wants without using build or buy mode. This ended up being pretty easy, if I'm honest, since there's a 24-hour gym for hygiene and toilet needs, a bunch of vending machines all around the town, some of which Toby has vandalized and some of which were actually vandalized by someone else. Either way, free snacks were easy to come by and without consequence. It would be really cool later down the line if there were some consequences, like if you were seen damaging items around the town, jail, I don't know. The library also has an accessible kitchen, so cooking was easy to achieve without any break-ins or friend sleepovers as well. Toby never ended up finding an actual bed to sleep in, but the lounges at the beach gave him what he needed in terms of rest. So this rule didn't end up changing either, even though we came close. And it was fulfilled. For a moment, I did consider breaking into Maggie's loft, which would have been against the rules, but the life sim gods intervened, because as Toby got onto her street, she was walking through her front door. Not me out here just getting humbled by a life simulation. Rule 5, and essentially the foundation of the challenge, make money. This had some caveats or levels, being we could only make money from donating at first, then once we had a lot, all bets were off and we could sell whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted. I feel like this rule didn't change and that I did fulfill it correctly, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was an oopsie along the way. There was much to remember, especially when it was my first time ever navigating this new game. Rule 6, build a functional and furnished house. This rule didn't really change and I'd consider it fulfilled. Toby ended up with double the budget though, so I felt like it was appropriate to use whatever amount was necessary to build his place from what he'd made up to that point. His house was my first ever build in Paralives, and whilst she's pretty janky, she has kinda grown on me. She is very Toby or not Toby coded, so I do love her. I do not, however, love this man who has just walked through Toby and blocked my view of him. Rule 7, get a real job. Now, this rule has not yet been fulfilled, and I guess it has changed slightly. So once Toby hits his second 10K, once he's hit his second 10K goal, he's meant to get a job. But because the solar panel he got from the museum as a reward was so expensive, when he sold it, he immediately hit 10K. So my plan is to have him go job hunting once he hits 20K again, just so it's not too easy. Rule 8, start a family. This one hasn't changed either, nor has it been fulfilled, since he can only start it once he's got a job and has been promoted a few times. Also, I don't know if there's room in this house for a kid, so perhaps we need a bigger house before that. since we are romancing Roberto Robert, aka Mustache Man, aka Tickets Please Guy, it's likely we will adopt a child, but there is also potential of being in a throuple and having a biological baby too. This remains to be seen. I don't really know what we're doing yet. Rule 9, find me. I've played in the save for almost 20 hours, I believe, and haven't once seen my para self just out and about. It doesn't necessarily mean she's not spawned in the save because it's a decently sized town, but I personally don't think that she has, so maybe in the next episode I'll use the invoke cheat so Tobe can finally meet her, because this rule hasn't changed. It also hasn't been fulfilled yet, and I do want to see how my para self and Tobe get along. I think that's it in terms of rules and how they may or may not have changed, and I can't remember if I covered it in the first episode or not, but something on Tobe's to-do list as well is to complete the museum donations and the community center donations, because I really want to see the fully fleshed out museum and the community center as it was meant to look before it was damaged, destroyed, corroded, unsure what actually happened to it. So yeah, that would be super cool. But if you made it this far, thank you for coming on this adventure with me. I can confirm that the Jester vibe is absolutely fixed because Tobe has had an array of emotions today and has ended on angry. So I'm really happy about that. I might also do another recap type video after episode 10 if we do make it that far.